Let's talk about something we all feel every single day, but we almost never actually stop to think about it. I'm talking about human connection. And no, not the big, life-changing events, but the small stuff. You know, that invisible current that just hums beneath the surface of everything, and honestly, it's what makes it all worthwhile.
I mean, really think about it. Have you ever been in a coffee shop and a stranger's laugh just completely changes your mood? Or have you ever looked at a friend and in one single sigh, you get their entire story? We're going to dive into this idea. What if those tiny, fleeting moments, what if they aren't just random? What if they're the whole point of everything?
All right, so let's start with this big concept. The idea that we're all connected by something we can't see, but we can definitely feel.
And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? It's not some grand gesture. It's this quiet, invisible thread that weaves through our days. It's the reason a bad day can turn around, the reason we bother to get up in the morning. It's always there.
But what is that feeling, really? Like, what is actually happening when we feel that spark? Well, you can think of it like a dance. And right now, we're going to break down the moves.
First up, there's this, the unspoken electricity. You know what I'm talking about? It's that moment you lock eyes with someone across a crowded room and you just know. You know they get it. No words needed. It's like a little jolt of pure understanding.
And then there's the science behind it, which is just wild. It's called emotional contagion. We literally catch feelings from each other. Joy, sadness, stress. It's like our brains are constantly passing this invisible emotional baton back and forth. It's why one person's good mood can light up a whole room.
And this is the engine that makes the whole thing run. Connection is really this beautiful interplay between two things. On one side, you've got curiosity. That's the part of you that leans in, that genuinely wants to know, who are you? What makes you tick? And on the other side, you've got vulnerability. That's the courage to say, okay, here I am. One person leans in, the other opens up. It's this constant, beautiful exchange. And when that dance is just right, this happens. For a split second, that feeling of being totally alone inside your own head, it just vanishes. You feel like you've merged with someone else, like you're part of the same thing. It's incredible.
But here's the catch, right? That feeling, it fades. It's so fleeting. And if we're being really honest with ourselves, we spend a huge chunk of our lives just trying to get that feeling back.
So that begs the question, why do we chase it so hard? What is this deep, almost primal need we have for this stuff? Well, let's look at why we're basically designed for it. I mean, our biology basically screams for it. Our brains literally give us a little reward, a hit of a chemical called oxytocin when we bond with people. We have these things called mirror neurons that make us physically feel what others are feeling. And we know from some really tough studies on things like solitary confinement that without connection, our minds literally begin to starve. We are just not built to be alone. But it goes even deeper than biology. This is almost spiritual. Think about it. Connection is the closest we'll ever get to beating death. Because when someone remembers you, when they tell your story or laugh at a joke you told them years ago, you win. You get this small, beautiful victory over being forgotten. Okay, so if connection is so amazing and so vital, why can it be so incredibly hard? Well, we have to talk about the other side of the coin, because reaching out comes with a huge risk. And this is what you might call the price of admission. If you want to feel that deep connection, you have to be willing to face the pain of loss. If you want to be truly understood, you first have to take the risk of being completely misunderstood. And let's be real, that is terrifying. It's exactly why a lot of us just choose to stay in the shallow end. It's just safer there.
So where does that leave us? How are we supposed to balance this profound, essential need with the very real risk that comes with it every day? Turns out, the answer might be in just looking at things a little differently.
Look at your daily life, the routine. Wake up, go to work, come home, sleep, repeat. That's just the container. It's the box. But the content is where the infinite stuff happens. It's the way the light hits someone's face in the morning. It's an inside joke you've had for 20 years. It's that specific ache you feel when you miss someone. That's the real stuff. Because at the end of it all, when you strip away the job titles, the bank accounts, all the noise, what are you left with? This. This is it. Human connection is the only thing that ever really truly mattered. That's the magic.
So maybe the real secret isn't about trying to create more big, magical moments. Maybe living a deliberate life is just about paying attention to the ordinary magic that's already there. So I'll just leave you with this one thought. What are you going to notice today?